He'll go up and down. The break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Ketel Marte heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, number 4.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Robinson Cano steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And now everybody's running. Tap fouled at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Hill with a dive. The second for 1. He beat it out.
Oh, love the effort, though.
A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Adam Lind has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Took him a little while to learn his lesson, didn't it?
Yeah, after those first 2 pitches, you better lay off that one.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Lucroy gathers in to score as the runner from third, and he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Leonis Martin will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mariners are... Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Jonathan Villar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start him knee-high and let him dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And therefore, it is Gutierrez. 1 away.
Batting second.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And a ball, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Here's Ryan Braun now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooling too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Chris Carter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
These guys have put together back-to-back doubles. He was looking for a third with that swing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind it and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Scooter Gennett, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Brewers score on the RBI double by Ryan Braun. Second inning coming up. Taijuan Walker makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And now, anything more than 4 pitches to get this guy out has to be considered a letdown. You got to go get him right here.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. VR ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Franklin Gutierrez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
That misses 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
High in the air out to center field. Neuenhuis has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And it's still 3-1. Domingo Santana strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Domingo.
Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Standing in now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Aaron Hill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. Now, you're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now to the plate, Taylor Youngman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
To short, hit hard. To second for one. Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a nice double play, but let's focus in here on the turn at second base. He's got a base runner just breathing down his neck. One second baseman coming down hard on another. They know what the deal is there. They're going to try to take each other out. So that's great concentration.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. None left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Jonathan Villar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a liner, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground to the right side. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Left fielder number 8,
Ryan Braun stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. Willie Peralta will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Adam Lind digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Down and away, ball 1. Peralta sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis
Into the box now,
Martin.
Leonis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Taijuan Walker comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away. Steve Clevenger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll be taken down by Hill, and there are two away. Ketel Marte gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Franklin Gutierrez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Hill is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The second baseman, number 2.
Scooter Gennett stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder number 16.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds, it's 3-1. Junior Guerra will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Junior Guerra.
In now, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Robinson Cano.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it is Hill. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter. Right
Nelson
fielder.
Cruz will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Kyle Seager digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Kirk Neuenhuis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Aaron Hill will dig in. He singled his first time around. Benoit has the target. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. To 2-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Ramon Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Torres will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Carlos.
Adam Lind will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 25.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Chris Iannetta will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. On the ground to third. Hill's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder
Leonis Martin steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Right side. Jeanette has it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Top of the order due up in the home half. Lee will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Edwin Diaz will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 39.
Jonathan Villar will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martin moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Jonathan Lucroy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. And 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Braun will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lee is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Back here on the show. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Corey Knebel is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Seth Smith is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. VR is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Shortstop.
Ketel Marte digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Sean O'Malley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
O'Malley.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting, left fielder
Franklin Gutierrez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Luis Sardinas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
now batting, right fielder
Nelson Cruz gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mariners leave a couple as the lead remains. Sean O'Malley will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 36, Sean O'Malley.
Luis Sardinas will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Vidal Nuno is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. Chris Carter will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Alex Presley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gutierrez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 16.
Domingo Santana will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Yadier Rivera will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Leading off for the Mariners, 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding into the box, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3.
A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Chris Iannetta stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Kirk Neuenhuis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Mike Montgomery is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Mike Montgomery.
Leading off the inning, Kirk Neuenhuis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
For the Brewers, center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Martin. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Aaron Hill will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down. Martin Maldonado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12.
And that's in there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Cruz over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Blazek will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Leonis Martin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To first. Carter scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The pitcher, number 37.
Now at the plate, Mike Montgomery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Sean O'Malley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the seats. 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And 1 gone.
The catcher, number 20.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Left fielder, number 8.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 33.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Carter. He does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
And he's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate, nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You've still got that tying run over there at first, but with two away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Yadier Rivera is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base, and this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 3-2. So long, everybody.
On 7 hits, 1 error, they left 7 men on base.